Ursula here. We may or may not have storm clouds moving in, but let's take a look at what's going on today. Okay, this is a volunteer. At least I thought it was, and now that I'm looking at it, it looks remarkably like another plant. Shall we see if they're the same? Let's go look. Sure looks like it to me. Same flowers. This is cantaloupe. This is definitely cantaloupe. This I planted and I know what it is. The other one just sort of showed up in the lettuce. This cantaloupe decided to climb the tomatoes and is now climbing the trellis. So this is kind of cool. It did this all on its own, no help. Deer came through and they chopped off most of the tomatoes. Tomatoes are looking an awful lot like that, just eaten. Let's go see what else we got going on. Okay, this is a fire ring that I had potatoes planted in. For the most part, I harvested them, but now I have a mystery squash in here and I don't know what it is. Well, we got a few weeds. Let's see if I can find some females. Looks like we got something coming on here. Move some leaves. Kind of looks like a butternut. Also looks like a deer decided to try and taste this. So hopefully they won't get down to the bottom where the squash is. Yeah, it's hard to tell what that's going to be. We'll have to wait and see. So this is the one that's in the potato patch. Let's go look what else is coming up in the garden that I didn't plant. All right, this is a monster. Underneath where that CD is fluttering around, there used to be a feeder, and I had tossed in some butternut squash seeds last year. I wasn't real keen on saving. I had plenty of butternut squash seeds, so I really didn't need to save anymore. And then this happened. Only we don't really know that this is really a butternut, because there's a lot of other neighbors with a lot of other seed that the squirrels dig up and replant. So let's see if I can find any females so I can see what this is. There's also a second squash in here. This one has different leaves than that one. That one starts underneath the sunflower. This one starts way back there in the tomato patch, right where that Swiss chard is. So let's see what we can find today. Okay, the storm started moving in. This is what I've got on one of them, and it does not look anything at all like a butternut squash. So this is perplexing. Let's go take a look real quick what else I got in the garden. This is the only one so far, and this is on the butternut. I don't think there's anything on this plant yet. I could be wrong. It's hard to tell. This thing took over my whole path. Okay, while it's raining, we're hiding out underneath the mulberry tree, and this had been cabbage and collard greens. I pulled most of the collards out. So I had planted a Long Island cheese pumpkin back in this corner. Oh, it's really coming down now. And I planted some New England pie pumpkins. And the vines climbed up the rose bushes. Let me pull this out of the way. And up on top of one of the rose bushes is a green pumpkin looking very much like a Halloween pumpkin, only small. So those are the New England pie pumpkins, and that's what I've got so far. This one went way back. I think I see a female. We're gonna wait till the rain lets up a sec, and then we're gonna go back and take a look. But it went all the way around the back of the garage. So this is kind of cool. Okay, we're on the other side of the fence there. And just made a beeline through the mint and the tansy. You can see it's got a lot of males. A lot of male flowers. Not seeing any females here. It's underneath the gomi bush, and it keeps going. Oh, there's one. There's one. Right there's a female. Right on the gomi bush. And it's going to keep going around the back of the garage because there's sun back here. Now that the tree has fallen down. So, this is exciting. Alright, the rain stopped and I'm back in the monster patch that's taken over the path. And as I've been looking for evidence, this is what we're getting from the dark green leafed plant. And it's very odd because in this area last year was zucchini. But zucchini don't shoot out runners all over the place. So this was either a hybrid or somebody planted something different. And this could be the start of a butternut. It's really hard to say because the butternut came from the store. It wasn't something I raised and had seed from. So you never know what you're going to get. So anyway, happy gardening, guys. Enjoy your monster growth spurt for this time of the year. You can tell things are just taking over. Have a good night, everybody.